Hello everyone, Hector Mendoza here. Hopefully in the next few months I'm going to be showing a lot of things on how to get your Part 107 license. So there's a lot to go over. Whenever you go in and start looking at aeronautical maps and things like AirHub, SkyVector, it could be real intimidating looking at that. You see, this looks foreign, right? But it's really pretty easy. Once you learn this, it's real simple. It's just like reading a regular map, except that this doesn't have streets. This is talking about air. It talks a little bit about ground, but most of it is above the air. So and it talks about towers, towns. If you have a government agent or like the president coming down, National Guard, Air Force bases, all kinds of stuff. So it can be overwhelming. So I've created some visual aids that might help me understand or explain some of this stuff. So before I get started, I want to have my machine read something out loud for us, okay? And then maybe it'll make more sense.
Class B airspace is generally airspace starting at the surface up to about 10,000 feet mean sea level, MSL, surrounding the nation's busiest airports in terms of airport operations or passenger enplanements. Class B airspace extends from the surface up to 10,000 feet AGL and is the area above and around the busiest airports, example LAX, MIA, CDG, and is also heavily controlled. A side view of Class B airspace resembles an upside-down wedding cake with 3 layers, becoming bigger toward the top. Class B's layers are designed individually to meet the needs of the airport they overlay. Pilots must also receive clearance to enter the Class B airspace, but visual flight rules may be used, unlike in Class A airspace. Class B airspace corresponds to the area formerly known as a Terminal Control Area, or TCA. The airspace around the busiest U.S. airports is classified as ICAO Class B, and the primary airport, one or more, for which this airspace is designated is called Class B Airport. As of January 2023, there are 37 Class B airports in the United States. Despite common misconception, Nellis Air Force Base and Dallas Love Field Airport are not designated as Class B airports. However, in both cases the Class B airspace for the primary airport in the region. Harry Reid International and Dallas Fort Worth International, respectively, has been specifically extended to cover these airports as if they were themselves. Class B.
All right, so I drew this entire airspace. Okay, so this is a Class B airspace. So there's some of them that are more congested than this one here. This is the Dallas Fort Worth area. So if you go in here, let me enlarge this area. So what's underneath here is vector. Excuse me, it's SkyVector. Okay, so when we look at this, I'm going to delete this right here so you can see what it looks like. That all is one section there. Okay, so like this one right here, it's one section. Now you're going to see some areas like this which are Class D. So let me show you what SkyVector looks like, and it could be overwhelming. Okay, so when they were talking about the upside down cake, this is what they're talking about. You see how there's here, I'll tell you what, let me go in here and just I'm trying to, here we go. So if you look at this, and let me enlarge this area. So when you're looking at sky vector, this is what it's going to look like. See those solid blue lines? That is class B. Class D is this one's right here that have this dash around it. Okay, so in addition to that, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and for right now, don't let it get overwhelming. But one thing I do want to show you is that if you look at the all these areas, each one of them, each section has a number. Like this one is 110/30. So if you add 2 zeros, that's what your airspace is for. This is for your this is the airspace. So this would be 30, and that's where it starts. This area right here, it starts at 3,000, and then this goes up to 11,000 feet. Okay, this would be 11,000 feet, and it would start at 4,000. You would add 2 zeros to these numbers, and those you're gonna see on sky vector. So so let me show you sky vector, and look, the reason I'm showing all you this stuff is you don't want to have this problem. Like, you see this guy right here, he got a $5,000 fine. I've seen $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 fines. So you really have to know what you're doing, and so you got to be real careful. If you have a potential of making money with a drone, you have to have your license. So maybe some of the stuff that I show you might help you. So now let's go into some of the areas that I was talking about. So now, this is sky vector. This is Air Hub Portal, which it used to be LAANCE, Lance, and this is where you're gonna get your permission. Now, in addition to to this stuff, you're gonna have to go into other sites like this Aviation Administration Temporary Flight Restriction. This is where you get your TFRs. Then you also gonna have to go to your NOTAMs, and those are different. Sometimes there are restrictions. Some of them are temporary, some of them are permanent. Like, you can't fly to Camp Davis. All your big football fields, they have a standing restriction. Normally you can't fly like an hour before or an hour after a game, and you can only fly like, I think, like you can't go within 5 miles from those events. But there's all kinds of restrictions when you're doing your drones. But if you go to sky vector, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide 4 different links so that you can go in and start looking at this stuff in case you want to get your drone license. You'll get an idea. Plus, you'll be able to see my videos, and there's a lot of good videos out there. I didn't have to go to school. All I did was I went to a school, and let me see if I have it here. And it's a real nice school. I really learned a lot. Let me see here. I think it's called the drone school. I'll put a link to it, and it doesn't cost that much. I don't see it up there. So, oh, here it is. It's called Drone Pilot Ground School. Real good school. I really recommend it. But so all of this is Class B airspace. Now, does that affect us as a pilot? Not that much. What's going to affect us is this area right here. So if you go into sky vector, with sky vector, all you're using Sky Vector is to see if there's any temporary restrictions. You want to see your map, because the way you're going to get your permission is you're going to go to AirHub. Okay, now AirHub, this is the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's kind of a little bit harder to read because it's not as sharp as Sky Vector. So there's different ways to looking at Sky Vector. So you see this right here. If I click here, you're gonna see this little box come up, and you're gonna be able to view it light, okay, dark, skylight, satellite, and VFR. So I have some other videos that will show you how to get the coordinates, because when you're looking at this stuff, when you're looking right in here, this is, it's not like looking at a map. This is blown, it's reduced so small. Right in here could be a whole community, and this is, it's gone, it goes by latitude and longitude. So you want to make sure, let's say that you were going to visit this area, but you didn't know if you can fly in that area. So when you get out there sometimes, guys, if you don't have the permission, they're gonna your drone is gonna be locked. Trust me, it's happened to me, and I have my license. Even though I got permission from lands, when you're close to an airport, a national park, a stadium, and there's some, and you didn't do your research to see if there was a temporary something going on, then let me see, is Sky Vector, if okay, so I don't have that filter on, but there's a filter that you can turn on that will show you all the warnings. Okay, so let me see what else I was going to tell y'all. So I'm going to give you these links right here. Okay, these links I will go in and put it at the bottom of my video. Don't let this not overwhelm you, but don't let it intimidate you. This is not as bad as it looks. By the time I put out, let's say, 5 or 6 videos, this map is gonna sound real simple, because right now all we're talking about is Class B. But here's the deal. If you look right in here, you see this right here? This is Class D. Same thing here. See right here? This dotted blue line? That's Class B, D. Now, everything you see a solid blue line, that's going to be Class B. I have a video that maybe you should really see before you start watching this video, because it talks about Bravo, Charlie, Delta, all your different class airspaces. I hope this helped you a little bit, and remember, don't let it get overwhelming. So whenever you're looking at those things, when you're looking at this Sky Vector, this is what it's going to look like. But remember, each one of these are different sectional. Like for instance right here, see, this is one section, And you have to look at this real carefully, because it's hard to see, but you see right in here, it goes all right in here, and then it goes right through here, and then it goes down here. Same thing with this thing. They're not perfect circles, but you have to know what all of this stuff is, because you're not going to pass your test if you don't understand everything that you're seeing here. I hope this helps you a little bit. Thank you for watching my video, and then I will see you on the next video. So the next thing I'll talk about is Class C. Class C and Class D are real simple, so Class B is the hardest one. Again, thank you for watching my videos. If you like this, give me a thumbs up.